Dear friends, welcome to Tech Nursery. In this video, I am going to teach you how to create a new user in PostgreSQL server. This is my Node.js application. I am going to connect my Node.js application to PostgreSQL database using a new user. By default, we have a user Postgres in PostgreSQL server. While installing our PostgreSQL server, we can set password for this user. When we open our pgadmin, I have pgadmin 4. pgadmin is an user interface to interact with the PostgreSQL server. We can access all the databases, all the groups, roles, users here. We have PostgreSQL user and Postgres database by default. When we install PostgreSQL server, by default, we will get this Postgres database and Postgres user. We can set the password for this Postgres while we installing PostgreSQL server on our system. So for that reason, for connect PostgreSQL database from my Node.js application, I have already given user as Postgres and my password 123456. But right now I have a requirement. I need to create a new user for this Node.js application. I don't want to use this Postgres default user. So in order to create a new user, I am using this pgadmin, which is an user interface to interact with the PostgreSQL server. We can see all the databases, all the login group roles, table spaces, everything we can handle from here. Many options are available in this pgadmin. So in order to create a user, here we can create a user and group of users. That means we can create a role and add all the members, all the users to under that role. Right now, let me delete this one. I will create it again. I am going to create my user. The name I am going to give is ERP user. Let me save it. Yeah, my user is here. Let me right click, take properties. We have general. General, we have name is ERP user. Comment says blank. Definition, we can give password. Here I can give the password. I am giving the same password. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Account expires. Please note that if you leave this field blank, then password will never expire. So we can set a date. On that date, our current password will expire and we have to create new password. Connection limit -1. I keep it as it is. Privileges, keep as it is. Membership, here I can add the roles here for this user, ERP user. For example, I can select from here PG database owner. This is a role and a flag with the admin. And if I am creating this ERP user as a role, then I can add other members to this role. Like I can add our user Postgres under this role if it is a role, but we are creating as a user here. Parameters, name value database, security, provider security label, SQL. We can execute the queries here. Instead of setting password from here, we can use SQL query to set password for this user. All these options we can handle with SQL queries. We can execute those queries here. So let us save. We cannot save. Why? User role in member of cannot be empty. Let us delete this one. Let us delete this one. Okay, now we have name and we have password. all other options, privileges, membership, parameters, security, SQL, everything keep as it is. Let me save this one. Let us refresh the server. Okay, we have ERP user and Postgres user, our two databases, JJMD and Postgres. Now, let us go to our Node.js application. Here, instead of Postgres user, I'm going to give my new user, ERP user. My password is same as Postgres password, 1234566. Now, let me run the command npm start. Let us wait. Oh, we got the error. Connection error. Error role ERP user is not permitted to login. How we can solve this issue? Let us go to PG admin again. Here, right click this ERP user properties. Let us read the error message again. ERP user is not permitted to login. So this user does not have any permission to log into this database, JJMT. We don't give permission. So we will come here and under this privileges, we can give the permission can login. Okay? This is one permission and another one is super user. He is the user of above all the users. And we can give the permission to create roles here. I already explained that. We can give the permission for create database. When we log in with this ERP user to this PostgreSQL server, we can create database if we enable this option. Can initiate streaming, replication and backups. Bypass RLS. So for timing, I'm going to give all the options. Save. Now let me clear the terminal. Let me run the command again. Connected. Yeah, it is connected now. So we created a user, ERP user. Here we can create users and roles, and we can add roles to a particular user. For example, we can add this PG monitor, PG database owner roles to this ERP user. At the same time, we can create roles here and we can add users to these roles. Like we can add user Postgres under another role which we created now. Okay, then we created ERP user and we provide the password and we provide the privileges. Here I give all the privileges, but you can control it by changing this super user. Okay, let me save. We can give only login permission. Now let us try. Connected. We removed all other permissions. So we have JJMT database and our ERP user. We successfully logged into this database from our Node.js application with the ERP user and its password. I hope this is helpful for you. Thank you once again.